Associate at the Furniture Gallery, and today we're going through the grand, brand spanking new opening of our Midland store. Alongside the opening of our Midland store, we have some fantastic sales going on, up to 6% off some lounges and 50% off on some dining tables. And those sales aren't just here, but are all our stores in the area. Okay, we'll head on inside, but first I'd like to introduce Izzy, our lovely interior designer. She's going to give us some details about how the store came together. Settle inside.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so Izzy, coming into the store, what are some of your first impressions about how the store has come together?
This space has been a great opportunity to create whole settings within the store, so you can really see how everything would be put together as a whole, not just looking at individual pieces of furniture. So yeah, it's going really well.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So, Izzy, when creating the space, how do you decide the rugs and the homewares? How do you bring all those things together to make up the space?
So it's really important to choose a hero piece. So with this one, it might be the chandelier or the artwork, and then you just build around that, picking out the colors, picking out the textures, just to create a whole cohesive setting.
So, Izzy, as we're having 60% off onto some of our lounges, how do you decide on lounges? What should people be considering when approaching a lounge?
So one of the most important things is measuring your space first, so you know exactly what size you're looking for and making sure it actually fits comfortably. Second thing is thinking about what it's being used for. Is it a theatre couch? Do you need it to be really deep, or is it more for just sitting, chatting, having a drink, that sort of thing? Definitely different functions for the different couches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say this one's pretty comfy.
Yes.
Should we have a seat?
Great. Let's have a try.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, should we continue on?
Let's continue.
Final question, Izzy. Why should people come into the store physically and visit us?
Well, definitely come into store so you can actually feel textures and look at the colors, compare them. It's really important to actually sit in things and make sure things are comfortable for you, because things can look different to how you think they might be. So yeah, coming into store is really important.
Very cool.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. We'll head on back out to the front.
Yes.
thank you so much for coming along with us to our new store. We're still setting up, so there's still, boxes everywhere. Thank you so much for walking us through the store, Izzy. Really appreciate it. We're going to cut across now to our guys at Osborne Park, and they're going to walk us through more about the sale and how everything's going to work. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so welcome along to the Furniture Gallery. We're now here at Osborne Park, more by myself because everyone is so busy over at the Midland store, of course getting it all set up for the grand opening, which is tomorrow. However, the grand opening sale is at all stores. So some of the sales up to 60% off lounges, up to 50% off dining tables, 20% off decor, all of these different things that are happening and some of the great specials I'm going to walk you through inside, they're available at all stores starting tomorrow. Okay, so that means there's going to be 6 locations in total. What do we got? We've got Osborne Park, Joondalup, Cockburn, we've got Claremont, Australind and now Midland, so that'll be 6 stores in total. So let's go inside, start having a look at some furniture. We'll try and track down some of the interior designers as well and get them to walk us through a few pieces as we go through. So let's head inside. Okay, so decor that you see throughout the, pretty much obviously the whole entire store and all of the stores, 20% off as a part of the grand opening sale. We've got a range of different pieces that have come in that are all new, wouldn't have seen them before. And what's really special about this sale is that a lot of new arrivals that are usually not on sale are on sale this time. Okay, so that makes it quite unique. Now what you're also panning in there on the camera is what we're actually looking at is one piece that is also on sale, which is the Saffron Lounge. And the Saffron Lounge is interesting because when you look at it, initially you sort of think, wow, it has such a low back, and you think to yourself, oh, that doesn't look that comfortable. Is it some type of hotel lobby type thing? Looks good, not comfortable. When you actually get into it and you sit down, you really sink into it. Like, it's actually quite remarkable how comfortable it is. The material is quite unique as well when you look at it. And if you get a bit of a close-up as well on the material, you'll notice it has this nice sort of textured velvety feel to it. When you sort of run your hands over it, you can really get that really nice feeling that is as you move through it. So this is the corner lounge. Could be used as a bit of a chase, quite versatile really. And it doesn't just come in this particular colour that you can see here, but it also comes in leather. And if you come over here, you can actually see quite a range of different colours that it actually comes in. These are all the different fabric options that can be selected. But we've also got, I can just unhook it here. These are the other fabric, which is actually the one that you're seeing there. This is a deeper textured fabric. That it's what's actually here at the Osborne Park showroom. But then on top of that, we've also got the leather. So we've got here a few different leather options as well, which make it pretty attractive when it comes to being able to put together the right look, the right colour. Because when you're looking at a lounge, sometimes you can think to yourself, well, is it the right look? Sure, but if you change the fabric, put leather, change the colour, drastically changes the look of the piece, of course. So when you've got all of those different options available, of course it gives you that freedom then to really combine the best sizing with the best look, with the best fabric, to also enjoy the piece as well, which is fantastic. see here now, this is the Saatchi corner lounge. This is a modular piece, or set of pieces, of course, like all modulars. This is also one of our feature items that is going to be on sale as well. This will be only $3,990, which is quite decent, really. It's a fantastic price for something that is so big. It also comes with the ottoman, as you can see there. It's got that same similar sort of modern vibe to it that is similar with a lot of the modern pieces that we have, but it's a little bit deeper. It sort of holds you a little bit more because of its size, right? So it allows you to really sink into it. And being a modular, you can quite easily turn it into quite a number of different pieces, really, different sizes, different parts of the house. And you can see that there coming up on the camera there, the price, along with the different items. Well, when I say items, I mean pieces. So you could mix and match if you wanted to increase the size of it or decrease the size of it, or of course you can buy the entire corner modular as seen there in the actual on the camera at the moment. Now we're going to move over here and look at the Lila Chase Lounge. Now the Lila Chase Lounge is $2,499. That's right, there it is there, because of the sale price. So the the Lila Chase Lounge is fantastic because it's still at a fantastic price, but it's huge. It's a big one. I mean, as in physical size. It's a very large lounge that you can enjoy, but obviously it doesn't have the large price ticket as opposed to what regularly might be the case with huge sized lounges. And it's still got that sort of boucle fabric as well, at least on this one. This is the optical white, which has got the boucle fabric. Now while we're here, I'm just going to have a quick look here at this is the Sana bed. Now the Sana bed is a very popular bed, very, very popular. What you can actually see here is the two different headboard colours between the two. That's why they're stacked like that, just so you can see the two side by side that are available. And of course, like most of our beds, it's available in queen and king size. But the Sana bed, as soon as it hit the showrooms, has just been rocketing out. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There's probably only one bed I would say I personally like a little bit more than that one, but we'll get to that later, which is the one that we actually purchased, which I'll go through soon. Of recliners. Recliners have always been close to my heart, but the problem with most recliners is they're actually pretty ugly. However, pressing the right buttons here, the Lord is absolutely stunning. So it's a good mixture of the husband and the wife opinion, where most of the husbands who want a big ugly recliner because it's so comfortable, he can get it, but it also looks amazing. So this is actually something we've been contemplating, myself and my wife as well. Okay, so this is the Elodie. The Elodie has the gas lift storage underneath, so it's not too difficult. Of course, you've got that there, but it's when you're lifting it up, you don't have to use a lot of force because it's got the gas underneath it, the two struts pushing it up. Now the good thing about the Elodie is it looks very much like a bed that you would not think has any storage at all, and you would most probably think that it's one of the very good looking, very beautiful beds, but not practical in the slightest. However, there it is, it's a gas lift storage bed. This is probably in the top 5 as well. It's got a beautiful fabric. If you have a nice close look at that fabric, very puffy headboard. The Aria, also a gas lift. I thought, well, while we're on the Elodie with the gas lift, let's go and have a look at the Aria. This is possibly one of the more popular gas lift ones as well, which can also be in king and queen, of course. I've got that there, but that doesn't of course need to hang out. But the gas lift storage beds, once you get them, it's very hard to go back. The amount of space that you can put underneath, additional pillows, extra blankets, changing your doonas from summer to winter, everything underneath. And of course it's nice and clean, so you can keep everything out of the way, out of the dust and underneath. So you'll notice that all around each of the stores that you're not just seeing a particular item, which is obviously just the bed, but they try and build each space together. I think the guys were talking about that just before at the other store, and you'll notice, of course, they'll always start with that real centerpiece item. Of course, in your bedroom, most likely it's going to be the bed, right? And then they'll start to build each of the elements around it. So then they'll think about, okay, what sort of side tables am I going to put with it? And artwork is huge, right? Getting the right art piece, and artwork is also 20% off during the grand opening sale. And the grand opening sale, as I mentioned before, it starts from the 6th all the way to the 14th. Okay, so you might find something this weekend, next weekend, or whenever it is that you're able to get in, but the sale itself is running all the way until the 14th, okay? And that also includes rugs. So when we're talking about homewares, we're talking about artwork, we're also talking about rugs. Getting a nice, beautiful rug, also 20% off as well. Okay, the Axle modular, probably one of our most loved versatile modulars, not the most. I'm going to show you that one in a second, but the Axle is an absolutely beautiful modular, similar to some of the others but a lot deeper, has a slightly more raised back. Yeah, so these cushions here, cushions 20% off, but also throws as well, 20% off. Yeah, so what you're seeing here is it's actually hand applied Mortex on a New Zealand timber frame that gives us that very unique and special look for each individual piece because it's actually been hand applied. Okay, now we're in front of the Ovalo bed, which is soon becoming, or at least let's say competing with the Sana. Similar look, a little bit different, but certainly becoming very, very, very popular. People of course love that cloud look. It's very plush, it has that sink into it look where you just want to stay in bed all day. Okay, head over here. What I'm going to show you now is actually 3 different lounges back to back, and they are all the cloud. Okay, so head over this way with me, and we'll look at these 3 different clouds back to back. The first cloud is the original cloud, the real deal cloud in linen. Now this is probably the highest selling cloud. As you can see here, huge modular pieces, beautiful linen fabric. This is the one you can sleep in. This is the one you can spend all day in. You can see that as soon as you sit into that and sink into it. And if you get in close there with the camera, you can really see that beautiful linen fabric as well that makes it so popular. And you'll notice that when you sit into it, you'll feel inside that you're not just sitting in any type of sort of cheap foam, but these are duck feather cushions or goose. So it's a very superior quality linen fabric and even the filling as well. Okay. Now, when we go over to the other side, it's the same one. It's the cloud again. But this time it's in our cognac leather color. Okay, now it still has the same goose feathers on the inside, still sink into it, and it's absolutely stunning to sit on. Wow, straight into it. And of course it looks stunning. Look at that leather, it's a very, very, very high quality leather. A very, very, very popular piece. But now in showing you those two, which really are very iconic pieces, the leather, and of course we've got a range of different leather options as well, not to forget about that. So although you're looking at the cognac colour here, we've actually got quite a range of different options, and even the same thing applies for the linen. There's a huge range of different fabric options available as well. But something new to the showroom is the cloud replica. So you heard it, the cloud is such a popular piece, not just here, not just in Perth, not just at the Furniture Gallery. It's an internationally popular piece, the cloud. But of course, that's when you're getting the original. You're going to get the quality, you're going to get that comfort, you're going to get that real superior enjoyment. However, we also have a cloud replica, okay? So it's a little bit smaller in size, so the physical dimensions are a little bit smaller. The material is also different. It's a little bit more of a velvety material. And you can see that just over there if you bring the camera into that. So it looks very similar, but you can probably see even the way that it sits because it has a different filling. It also has different material. You can sort of get up close on that. And it's a little bit smaller, but it might actually work more for your space. And it is significantly lower in cost, so it might be the one that works for you. If you think, well, the cloud is absolutely stunning, but might have to leave that one on the wish list, well, maybe the cloud replica is the one that is going to fit into your home. Okay, let's head over here to the Valletta now. The Valletta is probably definitely one of the most popular pieces as well, and you can see why it's so popular, looking at the brilliant design behind it. Now we're looking at it's massive, it's bigger than I realised. Let me just have a look here at my notes. So the Valletta Chase, because of course we're talking about what's going to be on sale. All of these pieces are going to be on sale. but the chase in particular is 2499, which will be from the 6th to the 14th. Okay, so as the camera comes through the showroom, as we've said before, up to 60% off lounges. There'll be up to 50% off dining tables, and I'm actually going to take you over that way now. We're going to look at dining tables and some of the chairs as well, and a couple of crowd favourites and a couple of my favourites as well. So as we know, we've got 20% off decor, cushions, throws, rugs, artwork, and something that is often forgotten about, because you might think, oh, do I want to pay for something up front? Well, everything that's here, we have Zip Pay, we have Afterpay, we have Hum as well, so they can be split down. Obviously each of those different companies have different options. It can be split into 4 payments. It can even be split right up into 65 fortnightly payments with Hum. So definitely worth looking at the options and at least considering, well, how much is involved for that extra amount? Is it just is it a few fees? Is there much interest involved or whatnot? But of course you can do those numbers when you put that together. Okay, so I'm bringing you over here now to the Bondi. The Bondi is one of our most popular tables, and you'll notice here it's got that beautiful, beautiful wood grain. Of course, it can come along with a bench. You could piece it with different dining tables that are not dining tables, dining chairs that are available. Now, something you might not realise that the Furniture Gallery has is it has the mattress gallery. Okay, so you'll notice there's obviously a range of different mattresses, whether it be soft, medium, firm. One of our most popular is the Shangri-La. The Shangri-La is a very, very popular, probably the most popular mattress that we have, the highest quality one that we have, that is often not realised. But to be able to choose the right one for you is why we actually have here the Dream Diagnostics machine. Okay, so one of the staff can help you if you come in. You then lie here on this particular bed that has its sensors. It'll look at the contours of your body, if you're a stomach sleeper, if you're a side sleeper, if you're a back sleeper. Look at the indentations, the pressure of course that your body is putting on there, how long you normally sleep, and then obviously those diagnostics go into the machine and it can make a recommendation. So you still might like the Shangri-La, but do you want to be choosing a soft or a medium or a hard? Well, that's of course where using the Dream Diagnostics machine comes into play. So if you follow me over this direction, I'm going to now show you through some of the Maori timber furniture that we have. So a lot of people don't realise that the furniture gallery actually has a huge range of natural solid timber furniture. So sometimes you go to different furniture companies and you think that, well, is everything just laminated and whatnot, but local Maori timber, and then obviously the furniture that comes from it. You can see even just there that the furniture gallery actually hosts a huge or even multiple ranges of Maori timber furniture. This one here, the Carry Valley dining table is one of my favourites. If you look in, it's got that really nice soft finish, but of course it hosts the classic grain. Okay, now we're looking at the Cape Riche dining table. Now, it's a bit of a, it's a bit of a competition between the two, but if you like the natural timber edge, so if you can bring that up on the camera, that's obviously going to stand out to you. So that it's not sort of overly planed on the sides, you still get the natural edge moving all the way around, and you can probably even notice that it actually has a lot more of the darker Maori signature grain running through it as well with the Cape Riche. So it has a lot stronger sort of feel to it, or darker feel to it as well, which of course will match a range of different settings depending on what you're after. Something that's a very big part of the sale is the ultimate bed pack as well. So any of the beds, this is the Linnea, it looks like a beautiful big hotel bed, but any beds that are $999 and above, if you spend just an additional $99, you'll actually get 2 of the memory foam pillows, you'll get a mattress protector, and you'll also get 2 slip silk pillowcases as well. So that's normally over $500 to add each of these different parts on, the 2 pillows, the mattress protector and the 2 pillowcases, but that's only an additional $99 if you're purchasing a bed at least $999 and above. So fantastic saving of over $400 just by adding that on with your bed purchase. Now back to another dining table, the Walpole dining tables. Talking of solid timber furniture, a lot of people, sometimes I overlook that. If you're looking for solid timber furniture, we've got a lot of different solid timber furniture pieces throughout. And don't forget the beautiful, actually after looking at this, we'll head over and look at the dining chairs as well, some of our new dining chairs, because you might notice when you're walking around this showroom or others, you mix and match those dining chairs and it can look incredible. You can really change the way that a dining setting looks with beautiful dining chairs as well. So you might think to yourself, you know what, I've got a really nice dining table, but now that I look at those dining chairs, they actually make it look quite ugly, or maybe they're just not even comfortable. But if you get some beautiful dining chairs like the ones you see here, you'll be sitting in them all night with a nice glass of wine. So you'll notice here in this part of the showroom, but you'll find that in most of the Furniture Gallery showrooms, is obviously our dining table wall. We've got some bar stools as well that you might want to look at, but you'll notice that you'll be able to look at all the different, obviously, potential dining chairs that can match with the dining table, and some of them even come in different colours. And if you want to, of course, grab those and put them with the dining table, just talk to staff, and of course they'll be more than happy to grab any of the pieces that you want to do and put it with that dining table so that you can see it live, see it side by side, and maybe mix and match and just get a good look and feel of the choice that you're wanting to make. Okay, so that just about wraps up the stream. As you can see, everyone is so busy working and looking after the Midland, but the grand opening sale is available at all stores. It's running from the 6th all the way through to the 14th. Up to 60% off lounges, up to 50% off dining, up to 20% or 20% off decor. So that includes a range of decor, not just your homewares, but also your cushions, you've got your throws, you've got artwork. So there's a huge range of pieces. You saw the ultimate bed pack. If you're looking at buying a bed, you can easily add that on as well. But there's a lot happening through the whole grand opening sale. And as we've said before, it's at all stores. So that's now 6 stores that the Furniture Gallery has. So we look forward to welcoming you throughout the entire sale. Thanks for watching.